Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, Slay My Content. All right, so I definitely got to go grab my other phone real quick. Are y'all able to hear me? Let me know. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, so y'all know what I got to do first. Give us a little background music coming on. Hey, hey. Hey, everybody. All right, so you can hear me on Instagram. Everybody else, how's everybody else doing? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Y'all know I always give it a minute. Let everybody time to get on here. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know why. This be my hype music. Hey, Patrice. All right. And if you are on here, go ahead, tag somebody that needs this. Let me pause this real quick. All right, if you are on here tonight, go ahead, tag, 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 share, share, share. Other people need this information just as much as you do. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe. Also, click that little bell so you will be notified anytime that I go live. Facebook, y'all know what to do. Share, tag, let the people know we in here. Instagram, where how y'all doing? Tag, tag, tag. Let people know that hey, we getting it in tonight. And let's see, I'm on LinkedIn and am I on TikTok tonight? No, I don't think I'm on TikTok right now, but I will be later. All right. Tonight is all about debunking some of the myths that's out there when it comes to credit on the personal and business side. I am tired of hearing it. I am tired of people saying, oh, somebody told me to do this, this, and the third, and it end up hurting you more than helping you. Nah, we're not doing that. All these people coming out here acting like they know what they're talking about, and they do not. So tonight is all about, hey, this is where you can tell them you don't know what you're talking about. Go on somewhere. Let me go find somebody that really do. I will give it a second. Let everybody get time to get on here. Please, if you are just tuning in, make sure you share, 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 tag, tag, tag. Get the people in here. I need to see everybody winning out here in these credit streets. And I'm talking about on the personal side and on the business side. So, in order to do so, like I said, tonight is all about making sure y'all understand what is real out here in these streets and what is some foolishness. All right. So, straight, I don't even know what you want to call it. And I'm doing my due diligence. I can't be telling y'all share, and I ain't sharing, but share, tag. We are not going to be any type of haters in these streets. Everybody needs this information. Hey, maybe they do know it, but they need to know a little bit more. Even if you got a credit repair specialist on here, a business credit guru, or whatever, get them in here. They need the sauce too. Hey, you might have your own company. Now you can share this with them. I don't care who it is. Just get in here and get this sauce. All right. I'm ready to get started. For those of you that don't know, I am your girl Kyra. I am the CEO of Kredit Kleanse. One thing about us is we love to add commas to those bank accounts. I don't care if it's on the personal side or if it's on the business side. I need to see you out here winning in these credit streets. If you don't already know, Kredit Kleanse is a multiple award winning company. We are not the average type of company. We have been out here. We are winning in these streets. We have won top business service. We have won the best business in Central Texas for financial services, for notary public, also credit counseling service. We are number one in Central Texas. And multiple of other awards. I have been featured on radio. Kredit Kleanse has been featured in multiple magazines, multiple newspapers out here. And the most important thing is our members are really out here winning in these credit streets. So I definitely, let me not forget, I am also an author out here in these streets. Our book is on Amazon. It's called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own. Of course, we know that's a long title. All you have to do is type in Kredit Kleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with the K, and it will pull up. If home ownership is the goal, guys, y'all need to go check this book out. It's all sauce, no fluff. It tells you everything out there when it comes to the home buying process, what you need to do to cleanse that credit, as well as debt to income ratio, any programs that you might not even know about in your area that can possibly help you with down payment assistance or closing costs. So like I said, if home ownership is the goal, go check that book out. It's on Amazon and it's on sale right now. All right. So, are y'all ready to get started? Let me know. Let me know. If you are ready, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let them roll. Let them roll. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. Those of you, if this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time, but let me get some little rules here. I love for y'all to be actively engaged. The more active y'all are, the more sauce, the more gems that I'm giving you so that you can get out here and get to winning in these streets. Of course, if there's no engagement whatsoever, y'all know what I do? I shut this bad boy off. Because at the end of the day, my Kredit Kleanse members are out here winning in these streets. I'm winning in these streets, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't bring this sauce back to y'all so y'all can also be winning in this street. I'm tired of seeing us at the bottom. There's no reason for us to be at the bottom. Once you learn financial education, once you learn the credit game, then you too can live the life that you deserve to live. Everything I'm telling you is legal, okay? I would not be around for 3 years in a row if I was doing something that wasn't, okay? Definitely, let me say my highs. Hey, Catrice. Hey, Angela. Hey, Butchie. Hey, Sandra. EP.network. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Paula. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lucretia. Got to get my hays in there. If I missed y'all, I'm so sorry. I need the help. All right. Well, you came to the right place, Miss Angela. You were to the right place. If you haven't already, one more time, please share, please tag, get the people in here that need this information just as much as you do. All right. So let's get started. So, like I said in the beginning, I am tired of all these credit myths getting put out here from these so-called credit professionals, these so-called credit gurus that's really out here, guys. They don't even know if they coming or going at the end of the day. All right. I'm just going to be straight, no chase. Okay. So, why do I feel like I can touch on this subject? One of my business coaches sits on the board of Experian, okay? Know a little something. One thing about me, I've been around for 3 years. We're a 5-star business. And hey, we're doing the dang thing. Our members are really out here winning. So, and I live this. Anything that I'm preaching to you, I do myself. One of the top myths that I'm seeing out here on the personal side is these posts that's going around talking about the bureaus are under fire. You should be able to be winning out here, blah, 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 because Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they are under fire. Guys, how long have y'all been seeing this going around? Who finna put the fire out is what I'm asking, because for the last 3 years that I've been doing credit, I've been seeing that they under fire. Ain't nobody putting that fire out by now. Now y'all know if they was doing something dirty and they was really up under fire, the government would have already then shut them down, because they're privately owned companies. They're not owned by the government has no control of them, okay? They're privately owned companies, but they have laws that they have to follow as well. Quit believing that. Guys, normally when people are putting that they are under fire, that is coming from some type of MLM company. Now, I'm okay if you are in an MLM, okay? But one thing I'm going to say when it comes to the credit industry, those MLM companies, guys, they are not here to help you. They are worried about climbing the pyramid, okay? So regardless, they're going to tell you what you want to hear so you'll come into their program. And then what are they telling you? That you need to refer other people so it can be free. What? Do this make sense to y'all? No, it don't make no sense to me. If you supposed to be helping me out, what we doing? So, no, the bureaus are not under fire. What is true is that 7 out of the 10 credit reports being pulled, there is some type of error reporting, some type of inaccuracy, some type of obsolete or erroneous type of information that is reporting. That's the truth behind it. All right. So when we go in, we're not going to just dispute and talk about this account is not mine when you know dang well that was yours. You ran that card up, you maxed it out, and now you don't know how to get it back down. You let it go to collections. It is what it is. I've been there before, okay? Some of y'all be like, dang, she really like this? Yes. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. But what I can tell you, if there's errors that's reporting, inaccuracies that's reporting, you can get that deleted off your credit report. Does not mean that they are under fire. The credit bureaus are getting paid off your debt. So do you think that they take the time out to make sure everybody that has something on there, that everything, all that information is verified and correct? No, they do not. All right, y'all got the first myth down. All right, y'all ready for number 2? Let me put the 2s in the chat. Glad you asked that, Miss Sandra. MLM. So Mary, Lion, Mary. Those are market leveling type of level marketing. Let me put it that way. So meaning is you start at the bottom, and that's where you bring more people in. And the more people that you bring in, you climb up the ladder. That's what it is. They get paid off of the amount of people that they bringing in. Then they become like a recruiter. They become whatever. Those people honestly do not even understand how credit works. They haven't taken the time to even learn it, because all they care about is bringing more people in so that they can climb the ladder and make a little bit more money than they were making at the bottom, if that makes sense. So multi-leveling marketing. All right, y'all got those 2s rolling in. 2. You're welcome. All right. Another myth that's going out there that I'm seeing, and I have been getting this on all my coaching calls lately that I took over, because I've been doing some of the coachings instead of my team members. um, that if you clean your personal information, you could gain up to 75 points. Have y'all been hearing this? Let me know if y'all have heard this myth. Basically, like if you clean off the personal information, your name, only have one name showing, only have one address showing, like clean off the rest of that and you can gain 75 points. Anybody else been hearing that? Let me know, because it's definitely been on my coaching calls. All right. Well, guys, that is also a myth out there in these streets. When it comes to what makes up your credit score, FICO, with the FICO scoring model, you got 5 categories. Okay. In those 5 categories, that is payment history, that is your utilization, how much of your credit card you are using. Okay. Hard inquiries, anytime that the creditors or lenders are pulling your credit profile, that's a hard inquiry. That is your credit mix. That means, do you have credit cards? Do you have some charge type of accounts? Do you have auto loans, a mortgage, any type of loans right there? Okay. And then also credit age. How long have you been in this credit game? All right. When did you start establishing credit? How old is it? That is what makes up your credit score. Your personal information has nothing to do with any type of points that you're going to gain. Now, what they could have said is, by removing all old addresses, all old employers, and you should only have one name spelling on there, that that can help you get deletions off of your credit report. Because now when they go in there, the bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, when they go in and they dispute and you're disputing something, normally how they verify account is with your name, your social. Also, they'll look at like what's the address reporting, and they'll say that it's verified. If you took off all the old addresses and that was linked to that old address, maybe they're not able to verify that. And now that account could possibly come off of there. But just because you clean your personal information does not mean that you're going to gain 75 points. I'm seeing people do this and then they're now thinking credit, oh, it's a scam. Da, 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 da. No, you was just listening to some foolishness. Okay. Y'all still with me? Put a 333. Three in the chat if you are still with me. Let's move it on. And I'm going to get to the business side as well. So for all my business owners, I got something for y'all too about these myths out here. Okay. 333. Y'all still with me? 333. Y'all ready to go to the next one? And y'all know at the end, I have to give y'all some sauce so y'all can be winning out here. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need to do. So somebody in the group, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you are, remind me when it comes to the Q&A to give y'all how to even get the personal information off of there as quickly as you possibly can. Okay. I'll get back to that. All right. So the next, all right, I see them threes rolling in. 33333. All right. So this is still on the personal side. How many of y'all have heard about the self lender account, or self? It's called self now. It used to be called self lender. How many people out here heard about it? Self, me. Guys, it's okay. You be active. Y'all can say that y'all heard about it. Like I said, this is all for y'all. I need y'all to be winning in these credit streets. The more y'all are active, the more sauce I'm going to give y'all, because I understand, I know where y'all coming from, so I can make sure that y'all are doing what y'all need to do so that y'all can get out here and start winning, living stress free. All right. We don't need no financial stress going on. if possible. All right. All right. Thank y'all for the transparency. I see a lot of yeses on here. Thank you, Butchie. Thank you, DT, Mia, Trina, Kevin, Michelle. All right. And I love for those of you, Miss Marquita, hey, that are saying that y'all haven't. All right. Self is a type of account that once you establish it, you're able to make payments into this like it's like a loan. They make it look like a loan. Okay. So it reports as an installment account. All right. Great. It's great when you never had a loan before. This is a great account to have if you are just starting off with credit, or if you don't have any type of loan that you've ever had that has been in good standing. This is great for you. But I'm seeing too many times that people are out here telling y'all automatically go get a self account without even looking at your credit report. They're telling you go open up a self. And now you see somebody that it helped and it raised up their score 120 points versus you just did the same thing and you notice your score went down or it stayed the same or might have went up 2 or 3 points. The reason being, it wasn't for you. Self is not for everybody, okay? If you've had a loan that's been in good standing before, I don't care if this is a mortgage, an auto loan, a personal type of loan, any type of loan. If you've ever had it, you've never had any lates or anything like that reported, even if this account is closed, like you had a car, you didn't pay it off 3 years ago, you do not need to go get a self account. It's not going to do anything for you but hurt you. And the reason being is because when you open up that self account, guys, that's a new account. Guess what else is changing? Your credit age. Credit age is something that is very important. If this is your first time, let me explain real quick. So when it comes to your credit age, guys, could be the game changer. This could be the difference between you getting approved for $1,000 or $10,000. The more credit age that you have, the more that lenders and creditors out here are looking at you and think they're like, okay, this person is responsible. Okay, 9 years of history. Let me go ahead and give them 20,000. Let me go ahead and get them 25,000 on this credit limit. All right, or a line of credit, or even on a business credit card. They're going to like this can help with that because they'll times 10 that. But if you go open up a self account and you did not need it, guess what just happened? You hurt your credit age. And if you were at the 5-year mark, which they love to see, and now that dropped you down, okay, dropped you down to maybe 3 years, maybe 2 years. Now you have baby credit again. Example, let's say I had 2 credit cards and they're both 6 years of, I got 6 years of age on there. Okay. 6 years of history. So what I would do is I would add those two together. 6 plus 6, that's 12. I'm going to divide it by the number of cards that I have. I have 2 in this example. So divided by 2, that gives me an average credit age of 6 years. Right? Now, let's say I open up a new card. And let's say that has 1 year. So now 6 years plus 6 years plus this new card that is 1 year old. That's 13. I'm going to divide it by the number of cards I have, which is now 3. And that gives me an average credit age of 4.3. Do y'all see how that changed? Remember, I just said creditors love to see 5 years or more. I had 6 years history, and just by adding one little account, now it dropped me down to I'm under 5. I'm 4.3. Me and my kid's father, when we started this getting our credit back together, our profiles were very similar. The only difference is I had student loans that were aged on there. So when it came for me applying for a card, I got 25,000 right off the rip, and he only got 9,000. Do y'all see the difference in that? When it comes to credit, it's you have to apply strategically. So even when your credit is up there in the 700s to 800s, that don't mean go apply for any and everything. So self is only needed if you've never had a loan that's ever been in a good standing. That means you had something that was full of late payments, you never paid anything on time. Then you want to open up a self. Self is also good for our kids once they reach 18, 17, or 18, and you want to start building their credit profile and strengthen it. Great account for them. Or maybe when you went through credit restoration, everything on your profile was bad when it came to loans, so they removed all of those. So now you need to uh, bring that back, that credit mix, and bring back where your profile looks healthy. So you would want to add that self account, but don't just go add a self account if it is not needed. This is a myth that's going out here. Oh, add this account and you will be good to go. It's going to bring you up 120 points. Guys, that's a bunch of baloney. Okay. It's only going to help if you're underneath the terms that I just said. Y'all still with me? If you already done it, it's okay. Hey, this is something that's not taught in school. This is not taught in majority of our homes or out in the community. So it's okay if you've already done it. Don't stop. Continue paying it, and you'll get a check at the end that they'll either send to you, or you can have it directly to your direct deposit and put into your checkings account. Continue if we've already started with it. Sorry, guys. I've been in meetings, coachings. I've been in all of that all day. Y'all still with me? And definitely, if y'all have questions, please make sure list away. And yes, I got you, Miss Sandra, on the myth about bankruptcies. All right, so this comes to our next. Let me answer this question real quick. What can you do about the late payments on cars? All right, so let's save that to the end. I want to definitely make sure y'all get the myths, and then I'll get into the Q&A and I will answer that, okay? I have Credit Strong instead of Self. Credit Strong is another one. If you ever had any type of loan, personal, auto, any type of loan whatsoever, if you had one that was already in good standing, you didn't need the Credit Strong. But if you didn't have any account that was in good standing, Credit Strong is a good one. All right. So the next myth, bankruptcies. If you've had a bankruptcy, you know somebody with a bankruptcy, let me know. Bankruptcies. What number are we on, guys? 4. Go ahead and put a 4 in the chat if you are still with me. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It feels real strange not to have my nails on. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Y'all still with me? All right. I see them 4s coming in. All right, go ahead, please take this time. Make sure y'all are sharing. Make sure y'all are tagging other people that need this information. Like I said, this is normally something that a lot of companies that charge you for this information. I'm just giving it out to you because I really want to see everybody out here winning. I do not care if you cannot afford Credit Cleanse right now. There's no reason you should not be able to put yourself in a better position than you are right now. All right, 444. So share, please. Tag, tag, tag. The more people that get on, y'all know, the more sauce I give. Let's not be no haters and keep this information to ourselves. All right, I see them fours. Our bankruptcies. A lot of people feel like if you file a bankruptcy, you are good. That was your credit get out right there. That's a myth, a bunch of baloney. Again, because what it is, a bankruptcy is a debt solution, guys. It's not a credit solution. Just like credit restoration is a credit solution, it's not a debt solution. Okay. Let me explain a little bit more. When you go and filed a bankruptcy, what ends up happening is those accounts are discharged. You know, like you may not owe them anymore, or you may be placed on a payment plan. It's all lumped together, right? So for 6 months until they discharge that bankruptcy, it looks like your credit is amazing. They took all that bad stuff off of there. All you left is with the good. And you know your score done shot up. And you just like, all right, I'm doing it. Then guess what? 6 months, when they finally discharge it, guess what happens? They place all those accounts back onto your account. And now it just says included in bankruptcy, right? In the comment section. So now your score takes a big tank. The reason being, like I said, it was a debt solution. It made it where you didn't owe it. And I'm seeing a lot of people file for bankruptcy with $10,000 or less worth of debt. Guys, credit restoration was the way to go. Do not use your bankruptcy if it's not needed, because it might be a time in your life that you really do need to file bankruptcy. But if you've already used that option, now you got to see if the other ones weigh out, you know. So if possible, look at your debt. If it's not a lot on there, I would definitely do the credit restoration one. And the reason being is because, guys, when those accounts are placed back onto there, it doesn't matter that they have a zero balance. Guess what? It says included in a bankruptcy. Now they also put that on your public record part of your credit report, and it says bankruptcy, right? Your score is going to tank. How to avoid that is definitely disputing those accounts the same way you would do with anything that wasn't in your bankruptcy. Look for the inaccuracies that's reporting. When it comes to a bankruptcy, guess what? They're not getting that information from the courts. The courthouse do not give them that information. They are getting that information from a credit reporting agency. So all of us know the big three: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Those are credit reporting agencies. Those are just the big ones that are the most commonly used. You have other credit reporting agencies out there. So when it comes to your bankruptcy, you need to be pulling your LexisNexis, okay? LexisNexis, guys, I just gave y'all a gem. Please be taking this down because I can't promise it's going to be a replay. LexisNexis, you can pull that just like you pull the other ones. It's for the free 99, and you need to dispute it there. They are not getting that information from the actual courthouse because the courthouse never gives it to them. But like I said, this is a big myth, thinking that if you file bankruptcy, you're going to be good on credit part. When you have a bankruptcy reporting, do you know how hard it is for another creditor to even give you what you feel like you should get? They see that you have filed a bankruptcy before and they're like, I don't know, they might go file again. Can I trust them? I don't know. So either they're going to automatically deny you, and I have seen it happen multiple times, or they're going to start you off with a very, very low limit. So if you got approved, and low to me is anything below 10,000. So if they approve you for like $1,000, guys, and with that bankruptcy on there, that honestly mean you probably could have got 10,000, if not more. Cleanse that credit. Cleanse that credit. Period. All right. Y'all still with me? 55555. If y'all are still with me, y'all ready to get to the business side? Let them fives come in. Let them fives come in. Hey, 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 hey. 55555. Y'all know I got to make this exciting. Credit can be dry. I try to make it more, more engagement, more, where you can just get all this information and it's not boring to you. All right, I see them fives coming in. You welcome. 555. All right, on the business side. What myth I want to start with? I'll just start with get your business credit together. You're going to be good to go. You ain't got to worry about your personal side. It can be trash. Guys, that's a myth. Personal and business go hand in hand. The part that is true is you can start building your business credit, and you can get some accounts that are strictly for just the business, that'll pull off of the business side, right? They don't even look at your personal side. But what happens is only so far that you can go. Some accounts, even though they're not going to report to your personal side, guys, they just want to use that to say, okay, they're good on this side. Let's go ahead and give them this amount. Oh, I see that their highest limit is 10,000 on the personal side. Less times 10, less times 2, less times whatever on the business side. So sometimes they just want to look at it as reference, like that you've been out here doing it in these streets, so that they can give you more. You have to do both. Go ahead and take the time. Even if you have to start on the business side, the thing is, get some of those cards that they have that you don't have to PG, personal guarantee it, okay? Get the ones that are strictly off the business. And then what happens is transfer your debt that you have on the personal side. Let's say if you maxed out your cards on that side, transfer it over to the business side. Let the business carry that debt. And the reason being is because on the business side, it doesn't count against you to have a maxed out card or to have a high utilization. If you're on the personal side, guess what? When you go over 30%, if you have more than 30% reporting, guess what they do? It tanks your score. With the FICO scoring model, yes, it will tank your score. And then what happens is now, if you have maxed out cards on that side, they don't want to mess with you. Anywhere you go, they're going to be like, oh, no, denied. They looking too thirsty out here in these streets. No, like when you go to the club, ladies, and we doing our thing. Hey, we dancing. We done seen this brother, this fella, then talk to A, B, C, D, and now they coming up to you They looking what? Real thirsty, right? So what we gonna do? Eh, and go away. Period, right? At least I'm like that. I'm like, oh no, you better go on somewhere. So that's the same thing. That's how they looking at you when it comes to your credit. And fellas, the same for you. If you done seen a chick talking to your friend, and then talk to somebody else, and now they want to talk to you, they looking real thirsty. Do you really want to deal with them? Is that a person that you want to be in a relationship with? Heck no. So you got to look at it like that when it comes to your credit as well. We can't be looking thirsty in these streets. So how you do that? They understand that businesses are expensive. You have inventory. As you grow, you have employees. You might have renting a building, or even if you have a mortgage for that building, you might have company vehicles, just to keep the lights on, the electricity, all of that. They understand all of that. So they're okay if you have to have a huge balance reporting on that side. It doesn't count against you, and they're willing to still give you more. But so for someone to be out here telling y'all, oh, don't worry about your personal, just get your business together and you'll get out here and get up to 150K, boop, 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 boop. Guys, it's a bunch of malarkey, okay? I don't know if that's a word. I probably just made it up. I do that all the time. They come both handy, okay? Now you can build your business, like I said, get some cards and stuff like that, and then start transferring your personal debt over there. So now this one is your personal is freed up, and this score then shot up because you no longer have collections or anything like that reporting because you didn't cleansed it. Now you can go and get the true bad business credit cards, which is your American Express, which is your Chase, which is your US Bank, what is your Key Bank, what is PNC, Navy Federal, like PSECU. Guys, I just gave y'all all some great banks that give y'all high limit credit cards. I hope y'all took that down. The gems is coming. The gems is coming. So, with that being said, also, I'm seeing these people that are telling y'all to get 13, 10, 15 different net 30 accounts. Why are you filling up your profile on the business side with all these dang net 30 accounts? And net 30 accounts are accounts that is established with one particular company that you have like 30 days to pay it in full. They have net 30s, net 55s, net 10s, net 7s. Whatever that number is, that's how many days you have to pay it in full. Okay. Do not fill your profile up with all these accounts. You need enough accounts to generate a score. When it comes to Dun and Bradstreet, that is, you need 3 accounts reporting before it'll generate a paydex score with DNB, Dun and Bradstreet. Okay, so you don't need to be putting all these dang net 30s and net 10 that you can only use at this one location. Guys, the goal of business credit is to be able to have credit that you can use any and everywhere. I talk about this all the time. If you have American Express, the business platinum, guys, that just opened up a whole lot of doors for you on the business side. Anytime that you swipe that card, you're making money on the back end. And even though it shows like it's an unlimited amount, it's a charge account, you have to pay it in 30 days or whatever. It's still the benefits behind it. Anything you purchase with that card, you don't need to purchase like an insurance, the extended warranty. If you purchased it with that card, it's already included. They times 2. So if it already, like, let's say you purchased the TV for the building and it has a year warranty. They now, after that year warranty expired, they do additional year because you are a credit member. You did not have to buy that whatever insurance that they have at the store that they like, oh, do you want to purchase this? You don't have to do that because it's included. Same with your phone. If you lose your phone or it's stolen, they replace your phone for you. You go to the airport, guess what? You sitting in a secret lounge. You're not out there with the public. Your tickets are getting bumped up to first class. This is the part of credit that nobody is teaching anybody out here. Y'all wonder how I'm able to travel with so many kids for the free 99. How I'm able to stay in bougie hotels. And what I consider bougie hotels is 5-star and 6-star hotels. I'm not coming out of my pocket to pay for this type of things because my credit is together. I have the right type of credit cards that have these added benefits behind it. When you have that type of stuff going on, then you're like, oh my gosh, I need to take care of this. This is where people say credit changed my life. I was working 12 to 18-hour shifts as a nurse, thinking that I was providing for my kids and thinking I'm doing the right thing by working all these hours, you know what I'm saying, making money, and still was not happy. I was exhausted. Cleanse my credit, got the right type of cards. These are not going to be your Credit One. This is not going to be your First Premier. This is not going to be your First Progress. This is not going to be a Chime credit card. This is not going to be the Credit Karma one that's about to come out over the checking account or whatever. Cash App. This ain't going to be none of that bull, okay? And I'm not knocking you, because if you're starting off, that is fine. But now I need us to level up. We don't want to stay there. That's great for beginning route, but I'll need us to level up. Y'all don't understand how I was able to scale and grow as quickly as I could because of credit. A person that I'm really cool with had posted the other day that I may be hitting 700K, but guess what? If I would have had business credit along my journey, I would have been here long time ago. I would probably be $1 million company right now. This is, y'all wondering how the wealthy stay wealthy, the rich stay rich. This is how it's credit. Do y'all understand that Walmart, 89% of that store is based on credit? Like those items that y'all are seeing, that was purchased with credit. And when you go and purchase that item, they put that money back, pay off that card. But guess what? They just made benefits, like some benefits behind it. So some points or some cashback awards, whatever they use when it came to the credit. OPM, other people's money. The only time that you should be using your money, the only time you should be using that debit card is to pay off that credit card. When you have the right type of cards, when you swipe that card, do it for a bill, something you have to do anyway. So you paid your electricity. Your electricity was 200, 300, whatever. You swipe that credit card, the right type of credit card. And then guess what happened? You take the money that you already had set aside to pay for that bill, and you pay off that credit card. If it has reward points or cashback rewards, you just made $20, $50, $100 off of that. If it's reward points, that just earned you a free stay at a hotel. That might have earned you enough now that you can take a flight for free. You can book a hotel for the free 99. You can now take that and purchase that new Gucci belt that you wanted, or whatever it is, the new J's that you seen come out. And guess what? Because you used OPM and got reward, that money now that you use to spend to get the things that you love, that you enjoy in life, you never came out of pocket. You just earned that. All you did was pay your bills that you had to do any day. Anyway, we're adulting here. Why not get rewarded? So it's the same on the business side. When you have business credit, guys, they like to give you 10 to 100 times more than you would on the personal side. Now you're able to use that for marketing. Now you're able to use that to get other employees. You can only do so much being a one-man band. That's my favorite country song, guys. But one man band, you can only do so much. Now imagine, so if you made by yourself six figures, or let's say 100K, six figures, the low, by yourself. Imagine what you could do if you added one member to the team. That would free up your time to do what you needed to do, which is be the CEO. You're marketing more. You're going to meetings. You're getting your product or your service out there for other people to hear, to know about it. That's going to bring you in more income. Now you just leveled up. It's time for us to level up easier, smarter, not harder. And I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done myself, guys. I thought I was supposed to be HR, the CEO, also the marketing team, so all that. Realize, guys, I'm good at this right here. Educating. I'm good at breaking it down so that people can truly understand this is what I'm good at. So why am I going to be doing my social media? Or why am I going to, how can I do this if I'm in the back office disputing? We deal with, Credit Kleanse deals with personal and business credit. There's no way, how many clients that I have, I'm in 49 states right now. There's no way I could handle all that being a one-man band. But because my business credit was together, it allowed me to hire a team. It allowed me to get a business coach that has already been where I'm trying to go, so I can level up smarter in less amount of time without wasting tons of funds trying to do it myself. Do that make sense? Y'all still with me? What number we on? 6. If y'all are still with me, please put a 6. 66666. Let me know. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm taking this in. But I definitely want y'all to be implementing. 666. A great question. So Miss Sandra asked, would you get a lot of business credit even if you are just starting your business? Yes, yes, you can. I actually just helped a business 90 days old, and they have 170K worth of business credit, not funding, business credit. And this business credit, they're able to utilize this different cards, American Express, Chase, it's a lot of them. They're able to utilize wherever they want to. It's not just to one general location. They actually are now getting into the real estate game. They were able to liquidize one of those cards to purchase, which I teach my students all the time. Do you know? I'm not going to go into too much of it, but a lot of y'all don't understand that there's some places that you can go within your state that you can actually get properties for little as $1 up like to $1,000. I help them purchase 4 locations, 4 different properties, and now they're finna fix them and flip them. None of this money has came out of their pocket. When they paid off like whatever lien was on there or tax or whatever that was on there, when they paid those off, they used their credit cards. And now they have a game plan. This ain't something that you just swipey swipe, swipe, swipe. They have a game plan. They understand once they renovate this property that they are going to get at minimum 75K as a going to be a profit. This is after they pay off that credit card and everything. Now they'll be able to pay that credit card off and still have 75K that they profited. Guys, that's an infinite return because they never use any of their own money. Hope y'all taking note of this. Credit is a lot more than getting into a home. It is a lot more than just getting a car and not having a down payment, or low monthly payments. It's a lot more than just having a pretty score. You can have an 800 and get denied for any and everything, because if your credit profile is not built correctly, they're going to deny you. And that is why I tell people, I don't care if you don't want to use Kredit Kleanse. Come get this information. Come get this education. Come get this sauce. Come get these gems. Apply them as needed. But I need to see us winning out here in these credit streets. There's no reason anybody out here should be living paycheck to paycheck. So yes, you can, even if your business is brand new. If you have your profile set up, of course, when it comes to, if it's brand spanking new, you need to be having something go through that business bank account. And that business bank account, guys, is your day one. If you have a business, you should have a business bank account. And also, you cannot build business credit if you do, if all you have is a DBA, because it's still going to be linked to your social. The purpose of building business credit, and that's why a lot of people are saying get an LLC or something like that. At minimum, get an LLC. You want to separate the two, your personal and your business. That business should be like its own person. So anything that you apply for, except for the exceptions are like a Capital One or Discover. Both of those business credit cards report to both your personal and your business. So you have to watch them. All right. Okay, I see the sixes. I see them. I see them. Y'all are still with me, guys. If y'all found this helpful and anyway, please shoot me some stars. This is for Kredit Kleanse. We use that to give back to y'all. Or shoot me some hearts. Let the people know, like, hey, she's real out here in these streets. I am the CEO. Of course, if you call Kredit Kleanse, you will probably get either my assistants or a member of my team. Normally, I'm in meetings, speaking engagements, things of that nature, but that doesn't mean I'm too busy. I still go behind them. I check everything because I need to see us winning. And sometimes you need that coaching call with me, because no matter what I teach my team, they're not going to understand it and know it as well as I do, because this is something I live, I breathe. All right. Thank you for the hearts. Thank y'all for the hearts, guys. So y'all know what I do. Look, I ain't trying to sell y'all anything. I'm opening it up now to Q&A. So for those of you that had questions, you have questions about the personal credit, business structure, whatever it is, ask your questions right now. I'm opening up the floor. I'm going to go back, make sure there's no questions that I missed, and I will ask away. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you share this. Make sure you tag somebody that needs this information. Let's not be no haters in the streets. It's time for all of us to level up. Level up. I need to see more homeowners. I need to see more people out there with businesses that's in the six figures, that's in the seven figures. I just need to see us winning. I don't care if you don't want to be a business owner and you love your career to death. At least you know you have those benefits just for adulting that you could be possibly using. You should not be paying out of pocket to go some like travel and all this other stuff if you are utilizing your credit right. I don't want anybody else having repossessions, evictions, none of that if I can possibly help it. I'm here to educate, because I want us truly see y'all winning. Add commas to y'all's bank accounts, period. Oh, hey Drew, I didn't know you was on here too. Hey Marquita. I'm glad y'all are back. Definitely miss y'all. Definitely. All right. Ask those questions. Like I said, I'm gonna go through, make sure that I answer as many as I can. Guys, I forgot to share it to my page. Ain't that sad? That's all right. You got to do better. She say you are dropping some gems tonight. Thank you. It's a difference when you truly live this. Like I said, this is something I speak in my sleep. My kids, um, I do it so much. My kids understand and know about credit. They charge their brothers and brother and sisters, um, interest when they taking out a loan or borrowing against each other. They have their own debit cards and stuff like that, because it's time. It's time. All right, let's see. Miss Lucretia, I knew you had a question. I'm looking for it. All right. You said, what can you do about late payments on cars? It depends on how many lates that you have. Um, if you have a car that is just all the way filled with lates, honestly, what you want to do is look for errors, inaccuracies that's reporting, and you want to get it deleted off your credit report. That does not mean that you no longer owe that debt or you don't have to pay it. What it means is it's no longer affecting you on your credit side, if that makes sense. But if you have, my rule of thumb is if you have five or less, or if it's not so many, then you want to dispute each of those lates. If you have one, honestly, you can reach out really to the creditor and explain to them what happened and see if they'll delete that, or send an email to the CEO of that creditor or company. But other than that, dispute those lates to get them off. When it comes to late payments, guys, you have to be 30 days late for it to report to the bureaus. So you have 30 days before you will get a late payment. So yes, when you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days late, you might get a late fee, but it's still not reported to the credit bureaus as late. It's still on time. It's once you get to that 30-day mark, then it's considered late. And that's where that late now reports to the bureaus. Guys, one late can drop you up to 200 points. I have seen it. I had a member, and I had a family member and a close friend that were in the 700s, profile banging. One late because they co-signed for somebody, and that person got the late. So of course it affects their profile too, because it's reporting to theirs. And it went from, they had a 705 and it dropped them down to 555 credit score all the way across the board. So late payment it'll do some damage. So please, and that's because it's 35% of your overall credit score. It's 192.5 points in that category alone. And I'm just going down. So as I see questions, I'll ask. Right here, Miss Eve asks, what type of cards do you recommend? The type of cards that I recommend, even if you're just starting off, is going to be like your Discover It Secured or Discover. I also like Capital One Platinum Secured. And I also, if you're just starting off, go to your bank. So if you're with the credit union or you with your whatever bank you are with, see if they have a building card. The thing is, you want to have the type of cards that you're forming a relationship with. And the better that your relationship is with them, the more products and services that they're going to be willing to give you. That's why I said you apply strategically. Don't go fill up your profile with all these store cards. What they gonna do for you? If it comes down to an emergency, can you reach out to Children's Place? Can you reach out to Victoria's Secret? Can you reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm I'm in a bind? No, now you got to reach out to Nate. I don't want you reaching out to Nate because you in a bind. That's where that bank comes into play. Okay. No, but I definitely suggest those. If you have Navy Federal, I love their secure card. And the reason I'm suggesting the ones that I am, so like your Capital One Platinum Secured, that one, it has reward points even as a secured card. So even if a secured card is where you have to put money down for it. But even if you had to put money down to get that card, you're still going to be getting reward points for it. Then after they look at your history for like 12 months, if they see that you've been using that card correctly and responsibly, they will actually increase your credit limit and credit you back the money that you had to put down to even begin having that credit card. The same with Discover. Discover has, I think it's 5% cash back. That is really good, guys, even as a secured card. Then after 6 on-time payments, they will take a look at your profile and they will give you a credit limit increase and credit you back the money that you used to start that credit card. You have to use the card. A lot of people get credit cards and not using them. You have to use them. That's why I said the easiest way to use those cards is pay bills with them. The money you already had set aside to pay that bill, now you go and pay that card off every month. Know the difference between your due date and your statement ending date. Due date, that's when it's due to avoid any late fees. Statement ending date, that's when they report to the bureaus. Usually, due date and statement ending date is 3 to 5 days after. So after the due date, that's usually when it reports. Know those two so you know when to be up underneath the 30%. Michelle said, I want to level up. Hey, it's going to happen. Keep it going. Definitely do those coachings while you have them this month. You'll get the recordings, guys. Y'all got this. I'm not doing anything that nobody else out here could be doing. I just learned it and applied it, and I'm living it. All right. Any other questions? I'm definitely going down to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Monthly coachings. All right. Thank you, Ebony, for that. For those of you that is part of the Kredit Kleanse family, monthly coachings are ends on August 31st. Okay. After that, you will actually get recordings. That's where one of the team members will actually go in and they will actually just do a recording of what's going on, what changes has happened. They're gonna educate you, let you know if there's anything that you could be doing on your part to help the progress. And that will be that. Of course, if y'all want one-on-one coaching with me, there will be a link that they give y'all so that you are able to schedule a one-on-one with me. Miss Leandra, I missed the part where you explain how to switch personal credit over to business credit. So in a nutshell, when it comes to business credit and you have the right type of business credit cards, let's say that you got Chase Inc. Okay. Chase Inc. right now is 0% interest rate for the first 18 months. Did y'all hear me? 0% interest rate for the first 18 months. Yeah, let me repeat that. 0% interest rate for the first 18 months. All right. That is a great card. That means whatever you use, that's what you're paying for. Nothing extra. Okay. So let's say that you got approved for 25,000 on the business side, the Chase Ink card. Okay. One of their Chase Inks. What you can do is a balance transfer. So let's say that you had a maxed out card on your personal side. That was, this is 25,000. I said, let's say that maxed out card was like 10,000. Okay. You maxed it out. Now you can take that 10,000 and transfer it over to your business side. So now you still have available 15 because you know 10 is you, and you make your payments on this card. All right. You got to make your payment sometime on the business side. Any late payment on the business side, you just ruined your business credit. So you continue to make the payments on here, but now that frees up your personal side. And like if you had maxed it out, you were over the 30%, that tanked your score. So now that brings you back down underneath 30%. So now you can go use this to apply for more business credit cards. So another Chase or American Express, and you carry your debt over here. Anything that's business related, you should be using business credit cards. You shouldn't be commingling. Personal is for your personal expenses. Business expenses. Get that? Also, it's easier when it comes to the end of the year when you're giving this over to your CPA. The receipts you no longer need to keep. If you have all the credit cards that you were using, that's on there. That's on the statements, right? Give that over to them. Now it's easier that way instead of you having to figure out on your personal side, was this business, was this personal, all that other foolishness, or keeping up with all them receipts, or maybe it was something that you forgot to take a picture of and put it in your QuickBooks or whatever. You would have it on the business side. So that's that in a nutshell. I hope that was helpful. So Ebony, so net 30s, 55, that stuff is unnecessary for business credit. I'm not saying that it's unnecessary. I'm saying that there are people out here that have taken a course and now feel like they are business credit experts, and having people apply for 20, 30 different dang net 30 accounts, 10. I mean, you don't have to do all that. The point of having the net 30 counts is to establish some type of business credit history going on and to generate you a score if your personal is not placed together. You want to have a mixture of different variations of credit on there. You also, when it comes to the net 30 accounts, you want to get accounts that are great for your industry. If you know that you are in real estate, it's okay to have a net 30 with Lowe's. You're going to utilize them if you are an investor. Home Depot. You want to get net 30s that means something. The NAF business boost, that reports as a trade line. That reports to your business credit to the business credit bureaus. That's a great one because now you can keep up with what your business credit scores are. But you just want to have accounts that actually mean something. Hey, Jazz Love, the Queen. Hey, OJ Howie. Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in. And thank y'all for the hearts. So yes, it's okay to have them, but you just want the net 30s to mean something. If you know that you are in going to be doing car rentals, it's okay to have an Advance or O'Reilly net 30 account. If you know that you have supplies that you purchase off of Amazon, it's okay to get their net 55 account, because those are places that you're actually going to be doing business. That's okay to form a relationship with them. Also, people don't understand that some of the places that y'all are utilizing, they may have net like invoice type of options and you don't even know about. You have to reach out to them. So if you're in the restaurant industry, it's a lot of people out there. Like you can use Uline, you can use Granger. They have like supplies for restaurants. That would be a perfect net type of 30 account to use. But after you get so far along, you want to have credit cards that have even more benefits for you to use any and everywhere, not just that store. Hey Trina, great question. What are your thoughts about bill consolidation? I am very against it. This is my opinion, of course. Definitely make sure everything I say, y'all can do y'all due diligence. Okay. I want y'all to look it up, make sure so y'all can really be like, oh, okay, she wasn't shooting us the shit. She really know her shit. All right. But when it comes to bill consolidation, I don't like it. What'll happen is some of those companies actually will take even your open accounts. Like let's say you had a credit card that you didn't had 10 years of history with them. You've never had a late payment with them. Some of them companies will actually close out that account. Why would you close that account that you had a like you were in good standing with? You had a good relationship with them. So with bill consolidation and they put it all to one, it still does nothing for your credit because all they're doing is making it one. But what is that doing for your credit? It's still reporting. When it comes to the FICO scoring model, guys, y'all have to realize it's not what y'all see on Credit Karma. Credit Karma uses a Vantage scoring model. It's not wrong. So for people that's telling you, oh, Credit Karma are fake scores, those are not fake scores. They are Vantage scores. It's just that 90% of lenders today are using FICO scoring models. So those are still scores, okay? Some lenders out there do look at Vantage. But when it comes to Vantage, it helps your score go up. But when it comes to FICO, a collection, whether you pay it or you don't pay it, if it's still reporting, it still has that negative effect on it. You don't see no points go up. The only way that collection is going to help you is if it's deleted off your credit profile. So it looks like it's never been there, okay? Then you will see that score increase. So bill consolidation is a no-go for me. Honestly, also because the money that you are using to make those monthly payments to that could have went towards something that's helping you build your credit. If it's a collection, do you know if that collection company is even legal, able to legally collect in your state? If they're not, and it was $1,000 debt and you paid that $1,000 debt, look what you just did. That $1,000 debt, $1,000 could have went toward a credit card that was maxed out to help bring down the balance, so you don't lose that card altogether. So it's a no-go for me. Every meal I eat is business. All right. Now, every meal you eat, you don't want that to be business. You don't want them to flag or, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you really having some business that's going on. Let's see. Can I get a Discover It secured card even if I have other unsecured credit cards? If you already have other unsecured credit cards, you do not want to backtrack. There's no reason to get a secured card, if that makes sense. Secured is for the beginning. So when you are restoring your credit and like you don't have any cards that you'd had like in great standing, so you need to reestablish credit, or for our teens that are building their credit, that's a great for them. But if you already have unsecured card, there's no reason to be putting money down on a personal side. All right. There's no reason to do that. You already have unsecured, so you never had to use your money to even get that limit. That's the way that you want to go. So yeah, definitely don't backtrack. If you already have unsecured, you do not need to go get secured unless those unsecured are full of late payments and you just know that they just bad altogether. Miss Lucretia, guys on Instagram, if y'all have any questions, definitely ask away. I'm here doing Q&A right now. Of course, let me real quick, for those of you that are still on, if you know that you need credit services, if you know that your credit right now is just not where it needs to be and you are trying to get into a home or whatever it is, please click the link. And if you go to Credit Kleanse page, it doesn't matter where you at, there is a link that will take you to book a free credit review. Guys, book the free credit review. Let's see what we can do to get you to where you need to be. Right now, I am holding a back to school special. So it is only $99 to start and it's $99 a month. You're not locked into any contract. And there's 100% money back guarantee if no changes happen within the first 90 days, as long as you're doing your part. And of course, we're going to be doing our part. It don't get no better than that. My normal prices are $249, which will possibly going up because we are not doing what the average company is doing. So out here in these streets, but yes, so $99 to start, and it's only $99 a month after that. If you know your credit needs help, get it corrected. Guys, this is the time. Do not wait until you in an emergency situation and you want to reach out to someone and talk about, hey, what can you do in 30 and 45 days? You know what I'm going to do? If you come to Credit Kleanse, I'm going to tell my team, or if it's me talking to you, to say, pray. That's all we can do at this point. It's not a quick fix, guys. It's a lot of companies out here trying to tell y'all can be, oh, we can get you to in 45 days. If they're doing that, you need to run. There's no way possible that they can guarantee that you're going to be where you need to be in 45 days or less. The bureaus have 30 days to respond to any dispute that's sent to them. So if they're trying to guarantee, you need to understand or know what they are even doing to get those type of results. Because at the end of the day, even if you're going through a credit company, if anything comes back that was fraud that you did, they're going to come find you, not that credit company. So please make sure that y'all are doing y'all due diligence when y'all looking for these companies out here to use. Sorry about that. I just had to let y'all know real quick. Of course, if you are a business owner and you are ready to build that business credit, you can definitely click the link that's in the bio and get our free business credit checklist. This is going to tell you everything that you need to make sure that you have in order so that you don't get denied out here in these streets. Business structure is everything when it comes to business credit. Anything that's off or that looks fishy, they will deny you. If you're using a personal cell phone instead of an actual business line, they will deny you. If you are using an at Gmail or at Yahoo or at AOL, some of these creditors will deny you. You need to have your actual company name, .com, .net, .org, whatever. But it does not need to be an at Gmail. You're looking childish right now. Is it okay to cancel secured cards? That would, I can't really answer that without looking at a person's profile. I don't want to say that you can cancel a card and that might be the only thing that that person has reported. So now I'm hurting their score, their credit profile. So that would definitely be something that I would need to look at before I can say. Definitely, if you have the right type of secured cards, they eventually graduate. Like that Discover I was saying, it graduates after 6 months of on-time payments to unsecured. If you have, even with some of the banks like Navy Federal, their secured card. After 6 on-time payments, they look at it, review it, and they'll do a credit limit increase or get you a different card, and they'll credit you back the money that you started with. So depending on what kind of secured card it is, it's going to be yes or no. All right. Any other question, guys? Hey, butterfly, love hugs. Hey. Yes, if y'all found this information helpful, please let the people know that Kredit Kleanse is out here doing the dang thing. Please shoot some stars our way if you feel like this information was very beneficial. Please, whatever you do, share. Take this information that I'm giving y'all and apply it and start winning in these streets. This knowledge is power only when it is implemented. Okay. There's a lot of people, y'all do YouTube University and Google Academy, and where we at? Let's start applying this sauce and get out here in these streets and start winning. It's time to level up. 2023 is going to be magnificent, but we're going to end 2022 on top. Y'all welcome. Please, if you haven't already, make sure y'all following Kredit Kleanse. And guys, I want y'all to remember, if I give this type of information for the free 99, y'all already know what's happening on the paid 99 side. So do definitely keep that. I'm giving y'all information that y'all can use. All this information that I'm telling y'all about, if you haven't already, you might want to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, because that's where all the videos stay. On Facebook, it only there for a certain amount of time. On Instagram land, sometimes I keep it on there for 24 hours, if not a little bit more, and then I delete it off of my profile altogether. So just depending on where you are, please make sure tag, share. All I care about, I want to impact 1,000 lives this year. Help y'all get to a better place. Together, we can make some changes. Take this information, utilize it with your kids, teach your loved ones. It's time for us to stop being at the bottom. It's time for us to start using credit responsibly, because we're going to now understand how they moving out here in these streets, so we can do the same. There's nobody out here that should be out here living paycheck to paycheck. Once you know better, you do better. If you don't after that, then it's all on you. I put a little saying out there today: we are our biggest enemy. Sometimes we feel like we don't deserve the best. Not meaning that you're doing it intentionally, but sometimes so much good can be happening to you that you sabotage it. You self-sabotage it. We're not going to do that anymore. It's time for us to get out here and live the life that we dream about. It's for us. Facebook user, do you have an affiliate program? Yes, we do. If you would like to partner with Kredit Kleanse, definitely you want to click the link that's in the bio. There is a link on there for the tree. Go down to future partnerships, and you can book a time slot so that we can discuss to make sure that we are a good fit for one another. So yes, there is definitely an affiliate program out there. Just telling the people they sign up, definitely get rewarded on your end. If you are a member already, y'all already understand that when y'all share this information, I don't care, or share your experience, when they come to us and they let us know that, hey, so and so referred me, we still give you a bonus, because at the end of the day, you didn't have to share this information with them. At the end of the day, you didn't have to let anybody know that you were going through credit restoration or you was coming through the business program to level up, but you did. So we want to make sure that we bless you that we let you know that we are thankful for you telling others about us. So yes. Um, how do you feel about Bancorp South? Um, I haven't done my due diligence on them like for personally. If y'all know like anything that I refer or anything like that, I have personally done myself. I have personally been in a like established a relationship with them. I don't know how they are on the business side. I am going to test them out just to see. So I'll be able to tell you more about that later. Right now, I can say Texel is a no-go when it comes to for me on the business side. They don't have a lot of products and services that's great for the business owners. Some of the banks that I do like are going to be U.S. Bank. Guys, they have a lot of business products and services. PNC, Truist, those are great on the business side. When it comes to personal, of course, Chase and all of them, but just starting off, I would stick with mid-sized banks. They are geared toward your area and they will tell you whatever grants, scholarships, programs, products, services that they have that are based toward your industry. And they understand that the more that they help you win, the more that they're going to be winning because the more people you're going to tell about them. So that brings in more people. So, and credit unions are amazing because you, the member, matter. So I'll let y'all know a little bit more once I start with Bancorp South. Um, on the personal side, like I was saying, I like Navy Federal, of course, they give high limits. I like NASA, if you're able to get into them, they give high limit credit cards. Bank of America, I like them for auto loans. They have really, really, really good loans, and also Navy Federal as well. Also, Digital Credit Union, if you haven't heard of them, go check them out. And then, of course, my Chase and American Express for the business and personal side. All right, guys. Well, it is 9 o'clock. Yes, I do not recommend A plus either. NASA is a credit union. Definitely check them out. They give high limits. Those it's a lot of banks out there that y'all don't really know about. Everybody likes to talk about Navy Federal, guys. Is other credit unions that give way more than Navy Federal. Talk about a $40,000, $60,000, $80,000 credit card. Blink, blink, as my business coach would say. All right, guys. Again, I am your girl, Kyra. I am the CEO of Kredit Kleanse, multiple award-winning company out here in these streets. Now, if you need our services or just want to ask some questions, reach out to us. We'll tell you the best product or service of how we can help, or even if you want to do it yourself. You can call us 254-313-9900. I am licensed and bonded in 49 different states. And when it comes to Georgia, I have an attorney on hand that deals with those members. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can also check out kreditkleanse.com. Definitely to stay in the know, you definitely want to make sure that you are on Instagram or Facebook because those are our most commonly used sources, and I give sauce on the daily. Give sauce on the daily. But if nothing else, guys, I'm going to let y'all go for tonight. Again, link is in the bio. Schedule that free credit review, or if you need a laser session, if this is something that you feel like you can do yourself, but you just need guidance, or you're on the business side and you want to go into business credit services, or maybe you need to be mentored. I have mentees out here. I am not just for credit repair. I have mentees out here doing everything from real estate. They have their music academies. They have trucking companies, car rentals. When I say I mentee, I mentor. I mentor all the industries out there, because when it comes to the business setup, when it comes to adding those extra streams of income, guys, I know a little something, okay? Definitely check us out. Love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace. All right. So we still here, guys? We still here? Nah, seriously. Peace.